this video, we'll show you a couple of cute and a little bit advanced tricks with range names. So in the file last year temp, we've got various years, and we're going to suppose that the first year our revenue was $300 million. And revenue is growing 10% a year. So we'll widen that column. So revenue grows 10% a year. And so we'd like to write the formula so it looks like next year revenue equals the previous revenue times 1 plus the growth rate. So in other words, we want to pull next year to be whatever's in the cell right up above times 1 plus the growth rate. Okay, and this requires creating a range name using defined name. Okay, and this will be a good introduction to that. And when we learn offset function, you'll see the power of creating defined names. Okay, so let's call this cell growth. Use the name box. Okay, now comes the new thing. Let's start in B6. It really doesn't matter where. But we do formulas, define name, okay, and let's call this name previous, and we'll make it a workbook level name. Okay, actually we want to be, okay, B6 is okay. Probably make more sense to be B7, but we say previous, and then we just say whatever cell we're in, we're going to take the cell right above with no dollar signs. Okay, so it'll work anywhere in the workbook. So in other words, the way Excel is going to treat this when you click OK and use the range name previous, it's going to go one cell above the current location and refer to that cell. Okay, so let's see what happens. So if I put a 500 here and I go anywhere and I click previous, it gets the 500. Now if I go here and I click previous, it still gets the 900. So it always is going one cell above where I am because I created the name using defined name. Okay, now we're almost done. We can say let's take 1 plus the growth rate times previous and copy it down. Forgot a parenthesis, sorry about that, Excel. So it's 330, and if I drag that down, I could double click the left mouse. See, every year the formula looks the same. It's 1 plus the growth rate times the previous year. That looks a lot nicer. Okay, now let's try some other nice trick. Okay, so here we have in row 12 wages per hour, and in row 13 we have hours worked. So let's name each row with the obvious name. Let's name row 12 wage and row 13 hours. So I would go formulas, create from selection, names in left column. Okay, so wage refers to basically the stuff in row 12 and hours in row 13. Now what you want to do is say F12 times F13 would be the total payroll for each worker. Okay, but you can do better than that. You can say wage time hours, and it sort of knows you want whatever's in that column for wage and in that column for hours. And you copy that across, just widen that column. You get 275. Drag that across in every cell. You want to widen those columns. Sorry about that. Just select those columns and double click. And you can see in every cell in row 14 it says wage times hours, and it's going to do the obvious thing. It's going to take what's in that column for the wage times what's in that column for the hours, and that just looks a whole lot nicer. So the next video will show you a really neat range name trick called implicit intersection, and then we'll go on to look up match and index function. Oops, I got to widen this column. Okay, so we'll see you in the next video.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and there's a free course, a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, and all of these videos are coming from one of 3 books. So first, this one, which you can see here at the top of the screen, Microsoft's book, which has 355 reviews, and then it's, let's see, 4.6 stars. It's coming from this book as well, his marketing analytics book, which is down here, and you can sort of see 4.5, or his newest book, his analytics stories book, which is here. And with that one, you can see it's 4 point something, or maybe even 5. I don't think it's 5. Yeah, 4.8. And so yeah, anyways, in the description, there's a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, or you can go to excelwithwayne.com/free, and it'll be there. But again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please let us know. Thanks.